Well, g'day people, it's Wednesday and I'm back in North Fremantle. It's probably going to be my last look at this detour for the traffic bridge for at least a couple of weeks because Friday morning I'm jumping on a plane. So let's just do the north to south and have a look at what's changed. Now, my personal preference, having ridden down Jackson and then dual grade, is to go that way, but I'm going to use the official route. Now in front of us, they've put up a detour map on this pole, which is a good idea. Except as usual it's upside down and they haven't changed the colour scheme. So the problem I have with the colour scheme they've used is the areas that are blocked off they've used red, and the route you're supposed to take they've done in like a light baby poo brown, and I find that baby poo brown very difficult to see against a white background. The contrast just isn't there. And the other thing is that I don't know if they've mixed up two different detours using that particular colour, but it still seems to me that we're supposed to ride down towards the bridge and then come back again like a big U and then go along Tideman Road, which seems to be bonkers. Alright, down at this corner, yeah, well, signage is still there, that's good. There's no car there blocking it today. That map, there was a map here last time, I'm pretty sure. I suspect that's the map that's now back where I just came from. Right, they've put down a yellow ramp here, which is good, because that was a pretty manky piece of path. And I'm just going to go have a good look up Dual Parade. Because they haven't been able to do anything about the risk yet. Okay, that pedestrian sign's been moved in front of the tree, which is good, rather than being put behind it. Alright, across the road here, they put up a bit of fencing with a map on it, which is good, and quite a clear sign for pedestrians, but nothing for cyclists. Again, the map is upside down. You know, they're trying, but trying to interpret an upside down map if you don't know the area is not particularly easy, because you have to reverse all the directions in your head where you're supposed to go. Right, it's bloody noisy around here. Okay, that's a nice clear sign there telling me to turn right, which is good. And nice clear sign there telling me to turn left. And a map on the fence there, but map is upside down. Now, there's another map here, but it's not double-sided. I think that would be a good idea for that. What are they doing? Not entirely sure. Oh, look, signs there on the other side right here. There's nothing along here to tell me I'm going the right direction. Okay, there's a sign up ahead. Right, they've moved this pedestrians to the right side out in front of the cabinet, so it's no longer hidden, so that's good. Sometimes the signs are there, they just haven't been placed sensibly, or no one's come to check the placement to make sure that the sight lines are clear. Now, I don't know what they're going to do about lighting along here when this goes 24 hours, a 24/7 detour. By that I mean when they actually demolish the old bridge. And this is going to be closed for a while because I don't think much light is going to get through those trees. Alright, detour off to the left here. Boy, the roots have had a good go at that path. It's quite rough in places, they've really pushed it up here and there. It's probably be nice if they came on and resurfaced it as part of the project. Okay, coming off the bridge here, there is now a map, which is good. It's still upside down. Just goes to show they could actually flip that map over and print a whole bunch of copies, and that'd be quite useful. Because really there should be a map going north-south and then a map turned around 180 degrees for south-north. Oops, didn't expect that. Okay, the shrubbery here still needs to be trimmed back. Someone comes along with a hedge trimmer and knocks a foot or two off that. Fairly excellent. Looks like this tree up ahead still needs some cutting back. There's a thing about it, that tree, the branches on the left hand side are drooping so far. The only way I can use the path is to go the right way around it, and that creates a risk of a head-on crash and people coming the other way. That big square in the asphalt should really be just filled in. A barrel load of asphalt to fix that up. Okay, pedestrian sign straight ahead there is not fantastically placed because it's partly hidden behind hedges and stuff. I'm going straight on. Is there anyone at the bus stop? I can't tell. That should really be, that ad should just be replaced with a clear perspex thing at the minimum, so you can see if there's anyone coming the other way or anyone sitting at the bus stop. I don't know why that variable message sign is there. The logic escapes me. I covered that in a previous video. Yeah. I wonder if these guys came across the bridge and are now hang on, where do we go here?
Dismount. We can go into the dead lane, into the lane closure around the truck.
Okay.
What it is.
I filmed this after riding the Cape to Cape mountain bike race at Margaret River, and every year I find myself riding with hand cyclists for part of the 4-day event. I'd just like to ask the main roads, the Alliance team, and the traffic management contractors how someone who has lost the use of their legs is supposed to dismount and walk their bike around a detour like that. Ramps at both ends have to be mandatory at all times when there's a curb to be crossed, no matter how long the detour is in place for.
Really wanted me to dismount, but too bad. Why they didn't have any temporary ramps there, I don't know. Okay, so it's a different type of signage on this side of the bridge, and I don't understand why on this side they've gone with these, what I'm going to call no parking or parking restriction size signs, rather than, you know, nice, can't get a hand, big signs. Look, at least they've got pedestrians and cyclists on them, and the arrows are fairly clear, but they're just not very big. And my eternal complaint with them is they're up on poles, whereas all the other signage is down at knee level. So we're used to looking at all, you know, the majority of the signage here about speed limits and detours and goodness knows what else down here. I'm going to put more signage up here. It should all really be at the same level, unless there's a good reason for moving signage up because of obstructed sight lines or something like that. But, you know, that doesn't seem to be the logic that's being used here. The one thing to note with the signage they have used on this side is it's almost exactly the same colour as these poles that support the traffic lights. So it blends in really well. It's like a Monty Python camouflage sketch. Now, I don't see any signage over here directing me to the right. Okay, there's some up on the traffic light pole that I just went past. And here's our last detour sign, so I guess that's it for this direction.